no sé cuál me voy. El ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios me los bendiga, mis hijos no nacer otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero, no te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero, soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Que arriba no llegue.
Getting set for evening baseball from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. A Labor Day matchup in store for you here between the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Angels baseball, and it's coming up next. Jaime Barria gets the ball for the Angels in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Now to the plate, Yoni Hernandez. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're underway in Anaheim.
First pitch, 6:07.
And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. The 1-1 is strike two, swinging.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Lagares is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the guy that's hitting second. Wonder if he can turn it around a bit. He had only 1 home run last month, so if you're looking at a guy in the middle of the order with just 1 homer, your team's not going to score a lot of runs. He's got to turn on the power in this lineup if this team wants to have any success at all.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. 261 the average coming into action here. 7 homers and 43 RBIs. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Standing in now, Adolis Garcia. Pitch outside, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Spinning a throw back to second. A dive, but he's back. The 1-0. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Loved the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Here now the 2-2. Out into right center. Well hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
So now to the plate, DJ Peters, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. One out and a runner on second base. One and one. Line hard deep into left. Adele is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Nate Lowe.
Up next for the Rangers, Nate Lowe, and a great chance for the Rangers to add on in just the first inning. Has a look, now the pitch.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Here's the 1-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
The payoff pitch. And strike three called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. A run for the Rangers thanks to the RBI double. On to the bottom of the first at Angel Stadium, and the Rangers are staked to an early 1-0 lead. Kolby Allard, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard soft, you can go in and out, and anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And now for the Angels, David Fletcher. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First delivery to him. That finds the zone, a called strike.
0-1 for count.
The windup and the 0-1.
Count 1-1.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Allard will take it himself for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the designated hitter,
Here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
At the plate now, Phil Gosselin. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 5 homers and 37 RBIs. 0-1, here's the pitch. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. He's got it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting first.
Next, here is Jack Mayfield. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now here it comes. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Hit in the air out to center field. Peters will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Nick Solak.
The second baseman, Nick.
Now here's the first offering. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. On the season, Solak is a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Batting seventh.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, number 37, and he's ready to take his first cuts. And now a pitch on the way. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. One out, nobody on. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The left fielder, Jason Martin.
Into the box now, Jason Martin. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Into the box, Jose Trevino. That's a strike to throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Last half of the second set to go. And here comes the first baseman, Jared Walsh.
The first baseman, Jared Walsh.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch as he rips it on the ground to second. Reined in. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Joe.
So one down, no one aboard. And sizing up the situation to bat will be Joe Adell. And now a pitch on the way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. Bases are empty. One man out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
To the plate now, Brandon Marsh. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
1-1, here it comes. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
And it's fouled away. All even at 2-2. Here it is.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. It remains 1-0. Now into the box, Jose Trevino.
The catcher, Jose Trevino.
First pitch of the AB now. Trevino, a native Texan. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Here it comes. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high. And gone. An absolute bomb. So a solo shot down the line in left. 4th home run for him on the season, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
You could tell his reaction right there. He was praying that ball stayed fair. He caught every stitch of that baseball. I know it was a hanger, but it looked like he was a little bit out front. Gorgeous bat path to keep that ball inside the foul ball.
In now, Yoni Hernandez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. The 1-0 home.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And that's in there, 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes.
He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
So next to the plate for Texas, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He singled in his first AB. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
That's a ball. 1-1.
Nobody out, runner on first. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second for 1, on to first, and they get them both.
Number 53.
So base is empty now after the double play. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Adolis Garcia. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high blast headed for the corner and right. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
Hey, not too many guys in the game have the strength to take a breaking ball and drive it out the other way. I know that one sliced just a little bit foul, but he's got to feel good about where his swing is right now.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. The 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Marsh finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side.
I win,
One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We play 2.5, 2-0 Texas.
And leading up for the Angels, the catcher, Matt.
First pitch of the AB now.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Count now a ball and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Luis Rengifo, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Angels are on the board. It's a 2-1 game.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
That'll bring in Luis Rengifo.
The shortstop.
Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. No outs, nobody on. Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 9th.
So there's the first out here in the Angels' 3rd, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares. The pitch. As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
And he misses there. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 22.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, David Fletcher. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to lower his sights a little bit right now. We talk a lot about this, the elevated heater. We're seeing it so much in today's game. He's got to find a way to make this pitcher work down in the zone just a little bit more.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Angels strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. We played 3 full. It's the Rangers 2 and the Angels 1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the rookie outfielder, DJ Peters.
DJ Peters.
Now the first pitch. Changeup called strike 1. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Set to deliver the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marsh is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
1 gone in the Texas 4th. And now here's Nate Lowe. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Fastball's fouled off to the left, and he falls behind now 0-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Number 15, second baseman.
Digging in next, Nick Solak comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Swing and a miss on a pitch off the inside edge. It's 2-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Skied into straightaway right. Lagares able to track it down for the 3rd out. Rangers set down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Just like Vegas in the sun. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Phil Gosselin.
The designated hitter, Phil.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. The pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Jack Mayfield.
Next up, Jack Mayfield. He flew out in his last AB. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Center fielder looking up, and it's gone. Solo shot to right center. Number 10 for him on the year as the Angels have come back to tie things at 2.
Dan, you see the guy out on the mound. He's pitching with bad body language right there. There's blood in the water for a lot of these hitters.
You know, D-Row, you have to make up your mind when you run out there. You're going to do one of two things. You're going to be the hunter or the huntee. And right now, they're hunting this guy.
Standing in now, Jared Walsh.
The first baseman.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A bouncer to the left side, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
The left fielder, number 7, Joe Adell.
So Joe Adell bats now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1 on its way. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Stepping in now, Brandon Marsh, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. In there, 1-2 now.
You know, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing
Now
on that
batting,
pitch, and
catcher.
he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
So now to the plate, Max Stassi. And that misses ball 1. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Here's the 2-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Here it is. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
When a guy homers off you early in the
Now
game,
batting,
the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Luis Rengifo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a base hit on the line. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well.
Hey,
even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan, but when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
Here's Juan Lagares. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's the ball out towards straightaway center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We played 4 full. The Halos lead this one 4-2. Leading off the inning, it'll be number 37, and they could use a spark from him here.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
First delivery to him. Hit hard to the right side. This is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Stassi over to his left. Into the stands. He got it.
Up next for the Rangers.
So next to bat will be Jason Martin. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
Up next for the Rangers, the catcher,
Into the box now, Jose Trevino. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or 2 in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
The 1-0. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Into the box, Yoni Hernandez. But he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. 1 left for Texas. They trail it here 4-2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go is the second baseman, David Fletcher.
David Fletcher.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Dennis Santana, a 6' 2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. At the plate, Phil Gosselin, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Here comes the 1-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here's the pitch on 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Ready now for L.A., Jack Mayfield comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Hit well on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Jared Walsh. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First delivery to him. In there, and it's 0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0, center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Here's the 0-2. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 26 for him on the season as they open it up to 6-2 now.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach and go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
At the plate now, Joe Adell. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over.
Been a long time coming.
But the Angels get 2, both on this 2-run home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 6-2 Angels.
Been a long time coming.
Packy Naughton takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. So now into the box is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. Now the pitch. As it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter.
Next to dig in, Adolis Garcia. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Now here's the first offering. Two runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. High in the air out towards shallow right. There to pull it in, Lagares, and there are 2 away now. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, DJ Peters. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the AB on its way. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They still trail here at 6-2.
I got my blessing because the Father never left him.
Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said that anytime you can put 6 runs on the board, you have to feel pretty good about it, and you know that a lot of little things are going right. Now, it's just a matter of maintaining that through the rest of the game. Guys?
All right, Heidi, thank you. Number 57 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 57.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward the rookie outfielder, Brandon Marsh.
The center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
First pitch on its way, and not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
The 1-1.
Hold him. Count to 2-1.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Now here it comes. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
3-2 pitch. lifted into the air to shallow center. Kiner Falefa retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Max Stassi will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. He's set. Here it comes. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone! So a solo shot down the line in left, his 2nd of the game, and the lead is now 7-2. Long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Luis Rengifo is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Lifted down the line in left. Martin comes on now and puts it away for the 2nd out of the inning. 2 men are out now in the Angels' 6th, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares. First pitch on its way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Two and 1 to Juan Lagares. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Now here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. But the Angels add 1 more to their lead, and it comes via the solo home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's 7-2. New inning set to get underway, and now here's Nate Lowe.
The first baseman, Nate Lowe.
First pitch on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. He's got it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Up next, Nick Solak. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 so far. First offering. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Grounded to short. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter.
Striding forward now is the DH, number 37. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB now.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. Hard ground ball to third. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. They're down 5. It's 7-2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, David Fletcher. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Now the pitch. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
D-Roll, this is the kind of guy, he doesn't really scare you as a pitcher because he's not a home run hitter, but somehow, some way, he always seems to get the barrel to the baseball.
Yeah, he's going to make you earn it, Dan, no doubt about it. He stays within himself. He doesn't try and do too much. One of those quality guys that walks through the clubhouse door every day. You know exactly what you're getting.
Phil Gosselin is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched. The 1-2. Ball 2. Drilled down the line. And there's his first base hit in this one.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to bite and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
Standing in now, Jack Mayfield, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jared Walsh. And they're runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch to him as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
2-0 count and the pitch. This is pulled into right. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Throw into third. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Number 45 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. To the plate now, Joe Adell, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Oh, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. The next 3-2. Count remains full.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
The next 3-2. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
So now to the plate, Brandon Marsh. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0, you give this hitter count leverage. He probably tries to ambush a fastball. 1-1 count. He's got a...
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Max Stassi coming to the plate again as we look back at his 2 home runs in the game so far. The most recent back in the 6th inning. First delivery to him as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Swing and a line drive. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And the run is in to score from third.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Into the box, Luis Rengifo, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Martin's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Angels lead it 11-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in the outfielder, Jason Martin.
The left fielder, Jason Martin.
First pitch coming, here it is. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. And he falls behind him here as that pitch misses. It's 2-1 now to the Texas left fielder. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And that one yanked just foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Lagares is in foul territory now as he hustles over to put it away. Next, it'll be Jose Trevino. It was a base hit last time up. First pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Yoni Hernandez 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the AB now.
Nope.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Lagares, but this will land untouched. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Again, a 1-2. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares.
The right fielder, Juan.
First pitch on its way.
1-1's the count.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And this pitch misses. It's 2-1 now to the Angel right fielder. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 5 on the year as the blowout continues.
Must have been a good batting practice session today for this club. 5 home runs in one game. You could just see it as the game was going on. Those hitters, they couldn't wait to get to the bat rack. It was like a fight to get up there and to get into the batter's box.
22. Into the box now, David Fletcher. He swings and grounds it to short. There's Connor Falefa. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Next will be the designated hitter, Phil Gosselin. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now here's the first offering. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. In there, 2-1. Two and 2. He stays alive, still 2 and 2. Into the windup and the pitch. On the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped a base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate now, Jack Mayfield, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. comes set and the 0-1. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Runners on first with one down. Weak grounder down the line at third. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Now batting.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Jared Walsh will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. He waits. Now the pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up here for the Rangers. It's the Angels 12 and the Rangers 2. So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on the way.
Ball. Counts 1-0.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
2-0.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
This is foul right side. Another one sent foul. Another 2-2 offering.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
So stepping in is Adolis Garcia. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And here's his fastball for a called strike one, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Two pitches fouled away. From the belt, the pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run, and good for him. Adolis Garcia has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Standing in now, DJ Peters.
The center fielder,
As he'll watch a breaking ball that comes back to catch the outside corner for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot down the line in left, number 11 for him on the season, but they still face a 7-run deficit. Shohei Ohtani, 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
now batting, the first baseman,
Nate Lowe digging in now.
Lowe.
Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. And if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day. And we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
First pitch on its way as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. 3 runs already home here. A ball and a strike.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
The batter.
To the plate now for Texas is the DH, number 37. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Texas down to their final strike in this one. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
In now, Jason Martin, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the 0-1. Chopper to short. Reined in. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 12-5 is the final in this ball game. The Halos scored 12 times en route to a win tonight. Jaime Barria notches his 3rd win of the year. Kolby Allard was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.